Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to the BFFs podcast. Make sure you guys tap that bell, subscribe, and like the video.
Yes.
I guess I kind of took it all, didn't I?
You did. Well, let's get into the episode.
Let's go.
Hey guys, reporting live from London. Sorry about that. Quick commercial break though. So Ghost, new flavor, okay? Peach, it's amazing. I'm actually exhausted. We've been walking around all day. Packed my Ghost, brought my Ghost with me. Did have to claim it at customs. That's okay. It was worth it. Ghost is amazing, so you can grab a can of Ghost juiciest flavor yet. It's juicy and full of ripe peach flavor. Your search for the perfect peach energy drink ends here. Plus now for a limited time, you can grab the basketball inspired can. So Ghost is the official energy drink partner of the inaugural College Basketball Crown, a brand new postseason basketball tournament in Las Vegas. Love Las Vegas, March 31st to April 6th. So like all other Ghost energy, it's fully transparent, it's fully loaded, it's fully good energy. There's zero sugars, okay? Zero artificial flavoring, which still makes no sense to me because it's that good and it tastes exactly like what the can says. It tastes identical to it, okay? 200 milligrams natural caffeine. So you're not gonna get that crazy shake. It's not gonna make you like feel anxious. You can find Peaches nationwide at Albertsons, Jewel Osco, Circle K, 7-Eleven, and more. Love you, Pip Pip Cheerio. Back to the show.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to BFFs. We have two very special guests. We have Allison and Isaac.
Heyo.
How we doing? We're excited to be here. Honestly.
Yeah,
I'm
super
hyped.
excited.
We're excited to have you on. We met you in, where were we? F1?
Yeah.
That was kind of a blur. Vegas is just always a blur.
I know. We're meeting at a lot of events, blurry events.
Yeah. I'm like, we should sit down and have a conversation.
I know.
Because you guys just were at Tart.
Yeah.
But that was very blurry too.
jealous.
Yeah. So I feel like it's fun to be in
Just
like
dark.
like we're in the AC, we're sitting down.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
casual.
We have microphones and
I'm like,
everyone's
wow.
watching.
Yeah.
Yes, very
I'm like, wait, this
cash.
isn't as casual because everyone's watching this.
Yeah, it's like actually way
Like,
less
spill your
casual.
secrets. Brie.
I know. So do you guys do a lot of podcasts? Because I know you do your content, which is amazing, and you do separate and together, but I feel like I don't hear you guys yap a lot.
I feel like we've been pretty minimal with the podcast. I don't even know why necessarily.
No, we talked about it the other day. I was like, I feel like we never show up on podcasts.
Well, and now here we are.
Maybe
I
we're
know.
just trying to be mysterious.
Yeah.
I know.
It's just like
Keep a
part of the
little.
lore.
I know. I feel like I'm like a chronic oversharer.
Okay.
So maybe it's a good thing that I don't do that many, but I'll like sprinkle in here and there.
Yeah, we should do more.
Yeah, it's nice when you hop on because you don't overshare too much, but when you have your own, you overshare a lot.
Yeah. It's hard. You got to be speaking.
I
You got
know.
to fill an hour slot.
I know.
Got to talk about something. Have you guys ever thought about doing a podcast?
Yeah. So I have one where I talk about sports. Back in the day, we had one called
Yeah.
Babe in the Braids.
Nice.
I love that.
When
I
Isaac
had
had
I
long
grew my hair
hair
out for 5
Yeah.
years and had braids like all
Really?
the time. Yeah.
Yeah. When we talked all about like relationship stuff, maybe we should like restart it.
So you cut your hair and then you're like, I guess we got to cut the show.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like show goes, my hair goes, everything goes.
was
But
like,
I
there
think
goes my talent.
maybe we'll go rogue and just do something soon because I think there's a space for it. I think it would do well, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just more time. Like you guys know,
Yeah.
like your time is just spread so thin that it's like how do you even add that on? And then you have a child. Like Scotty takes up a lot of time.
We forgot about her.
Child.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't have to
A
worry about
real
that. We don't
one.
throw that.
A real
a
one.
real one.
Yeah.
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 A real
Yep.
big
You're like
child.
we are like
Crazy.
I am. I take care of myself.
Yeah, literally.
No, but it adds so much time and like I don't know. So we'll see.
Yeah.
TBD.
Yeah, maybe when Scotty's a little older.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should not run around anymore. But you guys are one of my favorite couples in the world. And
We
the
love to hear
story.
this.
No, we literally love it. Like, I want everyone to hear the story of how you guys met.
Ooh. Isaac, take it away and I'll fill in the parts that you forget.
Well, so I'm like gonna be like so, and you're gonna already go.
Yeah.
But so basically, like when I was at Notre Dame, I didn't really go out that much my first year. Regrettably, like I should have, but I didn't for a number of reasons. And I was hosting like recruits. This was going into like the beginning of my second year, and I was like, whatever, I'll take them out. Again, didn't really go out that much, and she was just down visiting
Yeah.
with her sister who was dating a guy on the football team. And we just met at a party. Like, it's super simple, honestly. She had, I was just telling Mooby and them, she had on Tim's and a crop top. And I was like, I've never seen a white girl with a crop top and Tim's on. And I
Tim's
was,
in a crop top.
I'm like,
Wow,
what
right?
about, I don't know why I chose that, but I did. I guess I'm happy I did because
Caught
it
his
was,
eye.
yeah.
yeah. And so then, put a little work in. And no, we started dating 2 weeks later. It was quick.
Yeah.
Really? It was 2 weeks later?
It was
That
like
was-
love at first sight. Our first conversation, we talked about love at first sight and like if we believe it's real. And
But 2 weeks is crazy. That's like very like, like puppy love. Like you just
We
meet
were
somebody.
19.
Like it was,
Yeah.
Right.
it was very like innocent. Like, cause to date somebody that's like you're in high school and you're like 2 weeks after
And you're so
hitting
young.
it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. We were 19. That
Yeah.
seems like a different lifetime. But either way,
11 years ago.
2 weeks later started dating and 11 years ago.
Wow.
Weird.
And was there did you date the whole 11 years?
No.
Minus 4 months.
Yeah, we had periods.
Minus 4 months. Yeah,
I feel like
we took a break. It was like your first year in the NFL. I just think that was so. I mean,
and long distance, just like
It's
was
hard.
exhausting.
long distance, but also like when you start dating at 19, like you change so much from the age of 19 to like 24.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like we both became so codependent on each other. So that I think it was really good for us to take a break. We literally didn't talk for the entire 4 months.
And was it
Yeah, it's
like a
crazy.
break you guys were intending to get back together?
So
I think
we
like
had
a
a
little
trip
bit.
to Bali booked. So,
It was just crazy.
and it was not refundable. So we knew.
It was like my first off-season trip, and like,
Yeah.
that's crazy. That
Well, so we knew no matter what, we would see each other because we were
Bali.
literally going to
Bali
Bali.
You
together.
already spent the money. You gotta go.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever.
No, it's crazy. We literally hadn't talked and like showed up, and we were flying the next day to go.
Wait, what was it like seeing each other for the first time? Were you like, I miss you
Yeah,
so
like
much?
nervous. What was
Oh,
it like?
I was
super
playing.
off.
I was playing like I didn't care. I was like, oh hi.
She
so
was
good to see
super
you.
like
I
too
was,
cool for school.
a
Like,
little nonchalant,
yeah,
I didn't want him to
nice.
think I cared.
but you did.
But oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean,
wow, that's crazy to think. That's like one of those memories you just erase. Mm-hmm. It's a good trip though.
yeah, but I feel like it was so good because we were so codependent on each other, and then we like grew separately for like a few months, and like we're not as codependent. So then when we got back together, I felt so good about okay, like this is what I want to do, and like if Isaac aligns with that, that's great. If he doesn't, then he doesn't.
Yeah, it's just like the classic like breakup.
Sounds way
You
more
just get-
healthy. I was definitely depressed for a second. I was like in the shower on the floor,
Yeah.
like crying. Like,
There's the oversharing. We
thank
need.
God I did not have a
Hell yeah.
TikTok because I would have been like just sad, right?
Yeah, that's kind of.
Were you
I'm
sad?
just.
This is
like, yeah.
This
It's
sounds
like,
no,
very
I was
one-sided.
for sure.
3-4 months for me.
I mean, look,
This is weird.
I know Allie's a catch. Like, there's levels to like meeting people, and like, so I feel like I kind of knew we were gonna get back together.
Isaac,
but
tell me that you were sad.
I was sad.
There we
I was devastated. Yeah,
He
that was
just
like a
always
pretty
knew you were
layup
gonna get
answer,
back
right? And I'm
together,
like
though.
going into it. It's
I'm
like, no, I was sad.
I blocked him on Instagram and everything, and then all of a sudden,
Did you?
yes, I did not
Sorry.
want to see you.
One question. How long were you dating before the 4-month break?
Oh, a few years. 2.5?
So it was like devastating.
Did I? Yeah, it was devastating. But did I?
Are you
I
sure?
don't think I blocked you.
No, I definitely blocked you.
blocked him.
But then I remember seeing one of his friends posting in a club in Paris, and I had a tough night. I had a tough
Oh,
night.
I would have had a tough
You
night
called
too.
me.
Yeah.
Oh, what was
you
that called?
called?
I was like, I
What
bet
was
you're
that
hooking
called
up with girls. We
Oh
have
my
a talk. We have a
God.
little bit of
This
a
is
toxic
all coming
relationship
back.
background. Like
Wow.
everyone's like, wow, you guys are like such goals. I'm like, it took a second to get here. Like,
Yeah.
Bro, so like when
Growth.
I finished my first season and like everybody, you take your first off season trip because you finally like for the first time in your football life, you have some time off. So
And
plan
money.
a boys trip.
Yeah.
And money and plan a boys trip to Paris. And then we go to London after. That's crazy because we were in Paris. You saw that video. We left the next day to go to London. And I'm like,
it was
outside.
4 a.m. in a Paris club, and I was like, what are you doing at 4 a.m. in a Paris club?
I'm on the phone with my boy. Like, and my boys are in the Airbnb. Like, they're like, bro, y'all are broken up. Like, what's like?
Isaac, you weren't supposed to tell them that you were on the phone with me.
Don't tell them
What was-
that. That's so embarrassing.
Oh my
What was I supposed to say? Wait, whatever. That's crazy though. This is like new information to me. Oh shoot. Well,
Yeah, it was so sad.
So yeah, we did break up.
Yeah.
And then so
But
after
I, got
Bali,
really, I got really skinny during that time, so
oh slay.
yeah. And then I went to
You're like by
Bali.
any means necessary.
Yeah.
So when you guys got back after that 4 months and went on that Bali trip, how quick was it? Like, all right, we're gonna get back together. Like, was it right away when you saw each other in the airport, or did it take after the trip?
Oh no.
After
no.
the trip, we went back to not together.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I actually don't know if we ever talked about the full details, but yeah.
Well, this is a place to do it.
You're like,
BFFs, this is the
so-
platform.
Yeah, when we went to Bali, I feel like I was in a transition period where I was about to graduate college, and
'Cause she did a
I-
fifth
Still
year.
so young.
He's so
Yeah.
young,
Yeah.
and so I was applying to jobs in California, and I feel like I kind of got back into the toxic part, and I was like, hold up, and then you were like, I don't want to be with you still.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, here's my heart, just rip it out. So it took me moving to LA.
Yeah, she moved to LA like with us not dating, lived in LA, and I was living in Orange County.
Yeah.
And then we ended up like slowly
And then I was like,
rekindling
wait,
things.
maybe I don't want to be with him because he's kind of acting like a douchebag.
Yeah.
This guy's a loser.
So I had food poisoning, and he came up to my apartment. And he was like, "You should just go to a restaurant and like just get better." And I was like,
I was tripping.
I can't leave.
This is like a weirdly specific example, but yes, I was tripping.
I was like, "No, I think he's toxic."
But guys are like pretty dumb at the start of relationships. I think.
Well, when you're young, because how old
yeah,
are you?
I'm 23.
Yeah, see, like 23,
I'm
like,
like, oh,
you
so
got a
you're
lot to
dumb.
learn.
Yes, right now there's a lot of the time where Gabby lets me know I'm being dumb. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I got to be like, I probably am. I probably am. So no, I think it takes guys longer to emotionally mature than it does for women.
For
I think
sure.
like every guy, this is a radical statement, but I feel like most guys are really selfish when they're young. When they're 23, most guys
It's
are,
true.
are selfish. And you either grow out of it and become like a man, or you don't grow out of it and you become like a grown man who's like
douche fuck.
a douchebag,
Yeah.
truly.
Yeah.
And you're like, this dude
Never
is
heard that word
toxic.
before.
And so it's kind of like there's two roads, but I feel like it's a struggle for men.
She had to
Luckily, I
kinda,
grew
like,
out of it.
Slap you around a little bit and make
Yeah,
sure that you
I
move
feel
it
like
the right way.
I was like, wait, maybe I don't want to be with him. And I feel like when I made that switch in my head, I was like, wait, I deserve better than this. I feel like then you were like, wait, I like need to like step up.
Totally. It's funny because people always, and this, I'll just hype Allie up. People are always like, oh, like, why do you feel like you treat Allie so well? And I'm always like, she's like, has a high standard, like, and which I think is super important, like
For
for
sure.
women to have a high standard. Cause like, I do feel like guys, men will like, they'll
Like step up.
they'll
or
do what they need to do.
step
Like
down.
if they really love
Yeah.
the woman, like they'll
Yeah.
do what they need to do. And that's what I feel like she does.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the time, no, I was kind of being a bummy boy, but that's all right.
So how long after Bali until you guys officially?
Maybe like a few months.
Yeah.
Few months?
Yeah.
And then it's just been, the rest has been smooth. I mean, you
what was
We're
every
married with a child now. So
Yeah, it's
obviously-
perfect.
So
It's
it's
great.
smooth.
You're like, so are you guys fake online? Like, how are you guys
Even couples
now? I'm
therapy.
like, yeah, he's so toxic. Like, I really don't. Yeah, no.
Got a baby for views. It's
Yeah,
perfect.
exactly. Like we
Yeah.
did the whole shebang. But I feel like there was so much growth that I feel like we've all just kept growing in our relationship, and even now, I feel like it just keeps getting better.
It's also crazy because like our social media career, we've been married like most of the time. Like we didn't even really post anything about our wedding on social media because we didn't have
Like followers.
really a
yet?
following like that. And it's just so crazy that like we have this whole other life pre-social media. Like
That
most
no
of my
one know.
NFL career,
Yeah.
our relationship.
Yeah, what was it like dating an NFL player? Was it really hard? Just with all the traveling and stuff?
No, I
Or-
thought it was cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like honestly, I thought it was so cool. Like
She was in college,
leaving
like,
my
I'm dating an
college.
NFL
Like, sorry,
Oh,
professors,
yeah.
I'm gonna miss the exam. Like, my boyfriend's getting drafted to the NFL. Like, I thought it was so cool, and
That's a
it was
flex.
just such a
That
fun
is a flex.
experience. Like,
Yeah, it was
getting to go
fun.
to all these games, getting a reason to travel. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, there's like and you guys have experienced this. There's like a special moment in like blowing up or like becoming popular or becoming a professional athlete. Like there's this golden era where it just everything feels like so cool.
Yeah.
You're like, this is crazy. And like that's when you were like a fifth year senior, like going through that where you're like, everything is cool. Every
yeah.
event, like we were going, because I was with Rock Nation, we were going to like the
Went to a
Grammys
Grammy party.
brunches and like
And Beyonce was there, and like,
Jay-Z.
Yeah, it
and we're
was-
just like, this is
when you're
crazy.
in college.
yeah.
Insane. And everything
Crazy.
feels so fresh and new and so exciting when
Yeah.
it's like your first time doing those things.
Yeah, it's uncharted territory.
Yeah,
And so
exactly.
you're like, this is crazy. So yeah, that was fun. That was like a cool.
Yeah, I look back at my life, I'm like, wow, this has like been so fun.
Yeah.
You guys have seen each other through so many stages of life, which is cool.
It was so interesting. Like,
Yeah, definitely thankful that we can like go to events and stuff together, like both like in a relationship, but like mutuals in like creator space. Like
Yeah.
we get invited individually to like the same event, which
I thought
I
you were
think is
joking
like,
that we were mutuals. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure we follow each other.
yeah, maybe that wasn't the right word, but you know what I mean? Like we
Yeah.
both get invited individually, which I
Yes.
think is super rare
Yeah.
and unique.
So yeah, so many fun stages: the college stage, the NFL stage, now the stage.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah,
stage.
now you guys have a baby.
Yeah.
A whole child.
What
does
the
does
hell?
having a child seem like another life to you guys? Like you're like,
Yes.
Yeah.
like, could you imagine having a child right now?
No, and I
No.
talk to you guys and
I shouldn't.
you just
Shouldn't
don't
think
seem
about it.
like you know what I mean? Like I feel like we're
Every
peers.
parent's like that though.
I know, but it's just I'm like,
Yeah.
oh no, they have a baby.
No, yeah, we fully have a child. It's weird because I don't really
She's the
remember
best.
like being pregnant. So I'm like, wow. Like when
You
I look
love
at her, I'm
being
like, I
pregnant.
grew her bones.
It's so
now
freaky.
she's so big. It is, and when you're going through it, it's really weird. Like, bro, you're 23. Like the
Yeah.
thought of a child.
At 23.
But I'm excited to be a dad. I'm like super excited.
Yeah, I
to
feel
be a
like you're
dad.
gonna be a great dad. I feel like
Thank
he's
you.
gonna be a girl dad.
Oh,
Yeah,
I,
for sure.
I,
I hope so.
I think I could.
You
be.
give
I want to have
major
2
girl
boys
dad
and 2
energy.
girls. That's what I want. I want 4
2 and 2
kids,
would be
2
as
and
good.
2.
Oh my
I want
gosh.
to be like. I've said this to Brie a couple times
It's
now,
like 20
like so many times. But I feel like my goal is to like be set up by 28 so then I can just be a stay-at-home dad, play golf, live on a golf course, coach my kids in all their sports, and that's like what
Oh, you want to be the coaching everything dad?
I want to be the coaching
dad.
everything. My
He's
dad
Me
was-
too. I'm like judging you, but I'm like, yeah, me too.
My dad was a coaching everything type of dad too.
Yeah.
But like,
he
what's
loved
your
to
coaching
coach.
personality in that scenario?
Yeah, what is your type of coach?
I mean, I'm not going to be like showing any favoritism to my kid. Probably the reverse.
Are
Like,
you gonna
that's
make
how
them
my
cry?
dad was.
Yeah, are you
Well,
gonna be too hard on them? Don't do that. That could
I'm
ruin
not
your
gonna
relationship with the
make
kids.
them not enjoy going to sports. Right?
Okay.
There's like a fine line, but I'm also not gonna like let my kid be that like coach's kid on the team that sucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
wanna have
Starting
that
for
kid.
just
You know,
because
we
it's
can all
You're like,
picture
hey,
that
kid,
Got
you
the
kid.
suck,
captain,
you're
got
out.
the
Yeah.
letter C because like they're the coach's kid. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
He's benching his
Yeah,
I would
right.
totally
It's
bench
bench.
my kid. I would 100% bench
cut.
my kid.
Dad's
If he's
brutal.
not
But you
acting right,
say that, but in this scenario, you're also forgetting you have a wife. You're going home to have dinner, and you're
Yeah.
just gonna bench
There's
your
gonna be
kid.
some- there's gonna be some quiet
Your
car
wife's
rides
gonna be
home.
like, "Bro, what are you doing?"
Nah,
Yeah.
there's gonna be quiet car rides home. There were quiet car rides for me on the way home from school.
Oh, he's a
sometimes.
dog.
Fair.
All right, start the year off strong with Planet Fitness. Offers high-value memberships that support any fitness journey, a judgment-free environment where you're free to get strong your way on your time. Feel your strongest, best self with in-class equipment for a full workout from strength training to cardio to stretching. Brand new plate-loaded machines like hack squat and supine benches. Planet Fitness has the same high-quality, best-in-class equipment as other more expensive gyms. Their classic membership is just $15 a month. Guys, I've been looking for a gym for a while now. Need to get a new spot. I have a couple weights in the back, but it's just dumbbells. I need more. So you know that Planet Fitness is the spot to go. I'm wanting to go and join up as well. The hours, amenities, and offers vary by club. Check out planetfitness.com or stop by your local club for more information. Must be 18 years old to enroll or 13 to 17 with a parent/guardian.
See, my dad was the opposite. Like, my dad didn't well, he was my coach one time, but like he was not. We had no quiet car rides home. He was never like hard on me, and like he loves sports. He comes to like
Yeah.
all my games,
Yeah.
but he's just like very 100% love and support, and like that's it.
Oh my god, his dad is the most adorable human on the planet.
Yeah,
Like
he's-
drives semi trucks, like does long loads,
just classic, like,
and
blue
will just show up
collar.
at the game. And
Oh,
That's
I
awesome.
love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's a beast. But like, so I go back and forth where it's like, do I want to be like
Fully in the
involved?
coach. Yeah, because it's a different relationship now when you do have to, because you do have to be equal to all the other kids on the team too. In a
Totally.
way,
Is Scotty
right?
gonna play football?
oh yeah,
I don't. What does
Yeah.
that even look
she's
like?
for sure no lineman. No, I'm kidding. I'm like, yeah, she's like in like flag football.
Yeah, for sure.
I would
She's an
love-
athlete. I
awesome.
don't know. She's like body checking me already. I'm
look
like
at you
terrified.
guys. I'm
She's
like,
terrifying.
she's gonna be a D1 athlete.
Oh yeah,
She's-
she like started walking at like 10 and a half months and like
Quick.
just
Which is
running.
Josh is like quick. I'm like, Josh, you don't have kids. You're 23. You don't know if that's quick.
That seems really quick, right?
He's like, that's
Yeah.
impressive.
Months?
No, 10 and a half months is above average.
Yeah,
Like normal's probably around a year.
It's quick.
yeah. I think.
No,
so.
I'm messing with you, but you're right.
No, that's funny.
He's like, yeah,
That
it's,
seems super quick, man. Little thing like that, just running around.
yeah. She's definitely impressive.
Yeah, she's not even scared of the dog. Like we have two big golden retrievers,
Mm-hmm.
and they knock her over all the time, and she just gets right back up, and she's just running after them. I'm like, oh, this is
awesome.
adorable. Yeah,
It's
so I know she'll
crazy.
be a great athlete.
What has been that's good. What has been like the best part about being new parents?
Oh, I mean, honestly, I think it's been, seeing Isaac become a dad, I think it's such an interesting, like, I thought I knew so much about him. And then he's all of a sudden handed a baby in a pink blanket at the hospital. And they're like, okay, see ya.
it's
and
crazy.
just seeing him, like, this switch turn on has been so fun and interesting. And I think that, like, it's just fun being a parent.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's like we were talking about the uncharted territory with careers.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same with having a kid. Like, it's just like this new level of life unlocked that you're like, whoa, now I understand why parents are like, this is the best thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because, like, when you don't have a kid, or even when you first have a kid, like when she was first born, I don't know that I had that moment that was like, this is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
But then you're like, wait, now I'm really falling in love with this little thing. And, like, I don't know. Then it becomes really special. So it's been awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I want a kid.
See, my parents always said like life doesn't start until you have kids. That's
I
what-
cool way
I
to
fully
look at
get
it.
that now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it just makes like the most mundane things every day so much more enjoyable. Like waking up in the morning and like if let's say I sleep in and like you and Scotty are in the kitchen like making breakfast, I'm like, oh, just love this.
That feels so wholesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It
It does
sounds
feel
so
wholesome.
wholesome.
Yeah.
It's just like making breakfast. Yeah, but it is like that. It's great.
I feel like you also get to like relive everything you've done now through your kids' eyes,
Oh
right?
my
Like
God.
I
Christmas
can't-
this year.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, it was probably
It's
so
super
fun.
fun.
Oh
And
my-
she doesn't really know what's going on,
And
but it's
she's-
still fun.
Well, she's the first grandchild on my family side, so everybody's eyes lit up again this Christmas. It's like Christmas magic is back, like
Yep.
Santa's
Yeah.
back. So like, this girl had so many presents. I was like, what
It was
about me?
crazy, yeah.
Everyone's like,
Have I
how's
forgotten
Scotty?
all
How's
of a
Scotty? I'm
sudden?
like,
No, your
Where's
parents
my
got us
purse?
wine glasses. They're
oh yeah, my
like-
parents they got us
like,
something
you guys-
practical, wine glasses. I'm like,
Nice.
I love this, but like, what about like Guitar Hero? Like, can I get like a video game again?
Yeah, bring me back to Wii Day.
But like getting to like go and look for a Christmas tree with her, it's just like all the memories that you had as a
brings
kid
the
that you're
magic
like,
back.
It brings the
Yeah.
magic back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Kids are just so magical. Oh, now I get why you want to have so many right now.
That's what I want, 4.
Okay.
Four,
Free, how many
yeah.
do you want to have?
I think I want to have like 5. I don't
Oh.
know. I would
You
love.
flip flop though, dude. I've heard
I
you also be like,
flip-flop.
I don't want any kids.
Well,
So-
I go back and forth. I don't know.
0
figure
or
it out.
5?
0 or 5.
0 to 5. That's it. I mean, that's quite
Delta.
literally the range.
Yeah. It's
Like
like,
you're at 0
0 to
now,
5.
so that's
yeah. I can
that's
acquire
fair.
one like along the way.
acquire one. You're
I'll
gonna like
acquire
go
one.
and get one.
I
from
would
the-
just like find one. I don't know.
This isn't. You can't do that.
Because you showed
That's
me
like
your,
different
you showed me your
strokes, wild, dude.
C-section.
You
I
can't
was
do
like,
that
I'm
Oh yeah,
scared.
I was showing off my C-section scar.
C-sections are intense.
It's just like my party trick. I'm like, look, like a child came out of here.
I can just imagine you guys on Necker Island, and you're just like
Like, you don't wanna see
drunk,
what-
like,
nice
"See,
C-section?"
look at the C-section scars.
Yeah.
Like, look at the video.
Oh yeah, I was showing the video.
Oh god, it's like how drunk is
Scotty,
Allie?
the
Okay, the
picture of
video's
Scotty.
out. She's there. We're
You
there.
know how many
We're there.
pictures that
Yeah,
would
like
be.
Yeah.
when the video. No, it was crazy. I've never had surgery, so like I was in this operating room, and she's always like, you.
Isaac claims to have PTSD. I'm like, it wasn't your birth.
No, it was,
You can't have PTSD from something that didn't happen to you.
No,
You were
it's-
just present.
I think
just
it's so
watching.
impressive. Women giving birth, like it's wild. I don't care. C-section, natural
well,
birth, whatever.
C-section,
It's
all
wild.
your organs have to come out and
Yeah.
stuff. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
No, and then the doctor
Like, what
goes.
do my
like-
intestines look like?
the doctor was like, "All right, Dad, like get your camera out. You ready?" And like I like peek over the curtain, and it's like, I'm like, bro, I just need to see the baby. Like that's it. Like, bro, you look over and there's like blood everywhere, and I'm like, whoa, this is.
And you're
a lot.
awake for it, right?
Yes.
Wide
Do you
awake.
Feel any?
Well,
is it
some people
What's
get
the
like
epidermal or something like that?
epidermal?
Isn't that the drug?
epidural? But that's not for a
Epidural.
C-section.
No, it's
Oh.
no. You get
No,
it's
it is an epidural. It is a. Wait,
It's
is
called
it?
something
No, I'm
else.
sure.
No, it's called something else when you have a C-section. It's like a
You know,
block
like
or
the
something.
A nerve
like,
block.
shot in your
Epidural,
spine?
yeah.
It's a nerve block,
And it, like,
yeah. But
it
the
makes
craziest
you-
thing,
yeah.
you
No, you're
feel
right.
you
You're-
feel them
kinda.
touching
It's
you.
epidural,
It just
yeah.
doesn't hurt.
What?
So you can feel that, like literally he put like a scalpel on my stomach and was like, "Do you feel that?" And I was like, "Yeah."
And then
I
they
was
just start, and she's talking.
What the fuck?
The
Yeah.
guy,
like a
anesthesiologist
Saw
was sitting there because she's laid back. There's a curtain, and he's like right here, and they're chatting. I'm like, bruh, this is a lot.
And
what are you talking about?
Some people get
That's what I'm
some people
saying.
get like anxiety meds, right, to make you a little loopy. I was like,
She was in there
for some
raw,
reason, I was
just-
like, I'm going in crunchy. So I was like, I don't want anything except for nausea. I was like, give
Yeah.
me all the Zofran you could give me because I do not want to throw up. So I was fully present. Like I was fully
Oh my
aware.
goodness.
It's,
yeah. The anesthesiologist is like, "How you feeling? Do you need anything?" I'm like, "We're mid.
You're about to ask for some of the anesthesia just to get through it. and you're not
Well,
even
let me
gonna give birth.
He's
preface
like,
by
you got
saying
anything back there?
I would never, and it's funny you bring that up. I would never be the dad who's like in the room like passing out. Like I'm like
was
I
about
would
to
go
say, have you
down
ever seen those
swinging.
videos where,
Yes.
like the dad's
Yeah.
just falls right.
Yeah, you don't need to be the
Yeah.
main
Get
Get it
character in the
together.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to be in the background. But it was
But
it was
you're-
crazy.
But what it's crazy to me is like when you, I'm like, can you picture a C-section? Like
Yeah.
what it would look like?
Yeah.
But like your stomach is not that far away from your face.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, that
You're right there.
was wild. There's a lot of tugging, pulling, and then they're just like Simba the baby.
Oh
and you're
my
like,
gosh.
that's mine.
And it's just
crazy.
got cut out of me.
yeah.
Literally.
Oh my
That's like
God.
an
And then
alien
they
type thing. Right
Yeah.
there.
now it's just deep diving
like
in the
she-
birth process.
Like
But
she was breached, so like her head was stuck up in like my ribs, so they were like pushing on my stomach. So I'm just being tugged like a rag doll. I'm like, wait.
No, it was.
I was crying. I was like, I'm
really
scared.
crazy.
Did it hurt? I always actually never asked this question. The next day, does it hurt?
So a lot of
You were a
hospitals,
trooper,
some
though.
hospitals don't do this, but they gave me a stomach block, so I didn't feel my stomach till like day 3.
Oh, okay.
Highly recommend if you're getting a C-section to do that. But they make you stand 12 hours after surgery. Like you have to stand and like walk.
And
And I was like, this feels weird because like my guts are like
Ugh.
not where they're supposed
Yeah.
to be.
Wow.
It's a lot. And then she went back in the hospital 2 weeks later, unrelated to the C-section. It was because of a infection in her intestines.
I just say it. I didn't poop for 10 days.
Oh.
Whoa.
Like, why are you bringing that up?
He was like, I didn't want to out you.
Like think about what you were doing 10 days ago. Like 10 days worth of.
Ouch. Oh my God. Like your intestines were impacted.
Yeah.
You have like a
Oh my
world
God.
record shit? Like, did they like frame it or
That's a
something?
really good question because I don't know that I know.
No, unfortunately, no. Yeah.
Either way, so went
It
back in
wasn't
the hospital.
the ones that you're like, should I take a picture of this? Wait, is that like a
Wait, I might
universal
do-
experience?
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody like, does this morning.
Like, there's always when you're like questioning, you're like,
You're like the
nah,
bagels went
like,
right through.
yeah,
my-
Oh, but I want
It's
to
an inside thought.
myself. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I always
Yeah.
just send it to my girlfriend.
That's
and I put it,
crazy.
I'll video it and I flush it, and then I
Ew,
put it
ew.
in reverse so it starts as a clean toilet and then it comes up out of the toilet.
You do this a
Wait,
lot.
that's
Yeah.
actually
It's hilarious.
really
done
funny.
And it works like a lot. Now she kind of knows that they're coming, but like the first like 3 or 4 times, she's like the start would be like, "Why are you sending me a video of the clean toilet?" Oh my God!
Oh God, it's like the links, like you click the link and yeah.
Good, I like
good.
that. One. I like that one.
Yeah, but that was like one of the darker, like that period of just going back in the hospital. That was like dark.
I got discharged on Christmas Eve. So I literally was like, okay,
And you're a new parent. You don't know what you're doing as a parent. So your
Yeah.
baby's 10 days old
no.
and you're like back in the hospital. It was
Yeah.
crazy. But I was
there's-
thankful for it because I feel like I learned a lot because I was with Scotty by myself for like a day while you were in the hospital.
I
and I learned
in the
everything.
ER and I made them wait in the car. And so I just had my newborn and my husband out in the car. I'm like,
I felt like
you guys can go home, I think. Like, this feels wrong.
What's the movie with Will Smith where he was selling bone density machines?
Pursuit of Happiness.
I felt like that.
And it was
Like-
one day.
Yeah, no, I'm
And
just
you
like
and you had a home to go
it was like
to.
a super nice car.
5 minutes
the
down the
home.
road, right?
No,
I'm
but
like,
I was like in the car, just like with a newborn, just like
Isaac's acting like he's struggling. I'm like, they're
They
like,
lived in
you're
a bathroom.
sepsis, you might die. And Isaac's like, I'm struggling in the car.
this goes back to the
Oh my God. Have you ever been to the ER at 3 a.m.?
no.
Oh my dark times.
But I was just like in the car. This again, I was gonna say this goes back to the men being selfish. Like I'm just thinking about it through my perspective.
I'm like,
But
so
yeah.
you have PTSD from
I
my
was just, like,
birth.
in the
It was a
car.
hard time when I got an infection. I'm like, man,
funny.
Isaac really has been through it. Motherhood, huh? Like, how did your breastfeeding journey go?
No, Allie's a beast. Seriously. That's why I say I think all
know.
women are so impressive. Like the processes and like the hormone changes you have to go through. Like your body's just all over the place.
Yeah, I was a bitch there for a second.
Was it like really natural to you right away to be a mom, or did you not
For
feel
sure.
it? Yeah.
I think there's a natural part, but then there's also all these outside opinions that make you second guess yourself. And I feel
Especially
like
online. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. So I feel like it wasn't until like a few months in that I was like, wait, I just need to like follow my intuition. And that's where I feel like I finally got like a groove. I was like, okay, I know what she wants. I know how to do this. I know how to put her down. Okay, this is what I feel about this. And I think that's just how people like the outside opinions, everyone's like, oh no, do this. But don't like so many contradicting opinions. So when I really leaned into myself, I was like, okay, maybe I'm better at this than I thought I was.
Yeah. You're, like,
You're
I just got this.
supernatural.
Yeah. But you also as a mom, you're constantly feeling like you're failing. Like
Allie's the type though, like you just have all the information. You know how like you ask your mom questions and
Yeah.
like
Right,
you're like,
they
how do you
always
know
have the answer.
everything?
Yeah.
Like that's how
And
I
if they
feel with
know where
Allie. I'm like,
things
how do
are
you
and
know
stuff.
this?
Yeah.
it's actually when you give birth, they give you a shot that makes you know everything.
Oh, nice. It's an injectable. Nice. No, but she'll just know like, oh, like when we were like switching over to solids, like you had all the information and then you're like, oh, she should do that by 14 months. And I'm like, where do you like, are we
Yeah, do you
doing?
just read a bunch of
what
books?
side of
Your
TikTok
For
are
You
you on?
page
Like,
changes very quickly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
you're
So
like,
I feel like-
haven't been there.
No, haven't been
Haven't
there
been to
yet.
that side
I'm
of
still at 0
TikTok.
kids
Yeah,
right
you're
now.
like, no, I'm not on that side
No.
of TikTok. But honestly, TikTok has been so.
Yeah.
I was just talking about it today. Like the ban, I was scared about losing the community. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm like, there's so much knowledge and like people talk about stuff that isn't on Google. Like, tell me the real shit.
Yeah.
So I think that was helpful too.
Well, it's like takes information and like turns it into experience. Like you hear and see what
Yeah.
people are going through and like learn from it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Allie is supernatural with it. It's actually inspiring is the word. Yeah, it's
Aw.
intense.
That's awesome.
Would you look at that? Reporting live back from London. Quick commercial break. Hey, no, I'm not gonna do that to you guys. Hey dudes are unlike anything, okay? Wherever life takes you, the Austin Lift is here to elevate every step. So the Lift shoes are the ultimate blend of versatility, comfort, and a touch of height to enhance your everyday look. Okay, this is for my shorties, or this is for my tallies. If you want to feel taller, if you want to look taller, you want those slim, long looking legs, you want those big, long, luscious legs, go with Austin Pair. It lifts you up. It makes you look better. It makes you look taller. So whether you're rocking the bold leopard print or the cozy fuzzy styles, I like that, but it's cozy fuzzy styles. These shoes are ready to make a statement. So there's plenty pairs. There's one to choose from for everyone. Perfect as a sneaker alternative. They're easy to slip on, effortlessly stylish and comfortable enough to keep up with your busiest days. They're good walking shoes. They're good travel shoes. They're really good shoes for everything. And they've gotten, I will say, very, very cute. When they first started, I feel like they were kind of just aligned with the guys, and I wasn't thinking they were too cute. I want to be fully transparent with you. Now I love them. They're like the cutest shoes. They have so many flavors to pick from. So Hey Dude Shoes gives you the support you deserve and the comfort you crave. So don't wait, lift your look and grab a pair of Austin lifts at heydude.com. Back to the show.
Are you gonna have more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many? Oh, we didn't even ask you guys. How many do you want?
The people that
people
already
with
have 8
kids.
kids.
Right.
We're over here being like, we're gonna have 4, we're gonna have 5.
Oh,
blah,
0
blah,
or
blah.
5. I
Like
don't
4
know.
imaginary kids. Okay.
What do you give us a countdown? We'll both say our answers.
Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
4.
Nice.
Ooh, see, 4 is a good number.
Because I usually said 3, and now I've gone up.
I see. I was gonna say 3, and I was like, actually, I think 4.
I think we were landing on 4.
Yeah.
Would you know what you want, like guy girl ratio?
If you could pick, I would be totally okay with all girls.
That
Absolutely.
would be so
But
awesome.
I also
You'd be okay
know.
with all girls too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
The only thing that I think about with all girls is I always picture the dad who's like 60 and all his girls are hanging out and he's just like sitting there drinking, like not involved in the combo. You know, you can picture that
sitting
dad where
around,
he's
he's
just
like,
like on his
"Actually,
phone
give
with
me-
his
give me a
glasses.
glass of that."
And you're like, this dude has not had a combo in years. Like
He hasn't been able to talk about a sport
Do
in
not lie.
forever.
Isaac would be drinking the barefoot wine, sitting there with
Yeah,
his
yeah,
daughters,
I
like
know.
chopping it up.
Yeah.
He's like, you know, what's the tea? What's the 4?
No, I get into it, but I would like go into the next kid. Like I would wait till game day to figure out the gender.
I think
Oh,
every boy would
going
be
blind?
special.
I would go in
You
blind.
found out for
because
the
I don't
first
care.
one, though.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure. As
Yeah.
soon as we could.
Literally 10 weeks. I was like, tell me what it is.
Yeah.
But now it's like I always wanted a girl. Now that I have a girl,
We
I'm
wanted
just
a
kinda
girl.
Like whatever.
Yeah.
I
Like
don't
so
care.
bad for our first child. But
But I'm curious how big a guy would be. Like, cause we're both
be
big.
see,
so
but you're not
big.
even calling him a boy already. You're how
That's-
big the guy would
that's a
be. I'm
grown
like, he's
man.
gonna walk out of my body
That's a grown
wearing
man.
Walk out
cleats.
with the helmet on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
God.
Yeah.
So-
I'm just curious. Like, that's what would be tight. But he also could not care about athletics. Like, who knows?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'm just curious. Like, how big would
Yeah.
6'5" and
He'd be
6
so
foot
big.
person
Yeah.
have?
I think he'd
I
be a
think he'd be
large,
pretty
large
big.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
You guys
TBD.
could have just like a volleyball team.
No, literally.
it's
Oh
all
my
girls.
god, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You could just have a full volleyball team in your
You
house.
need a volleyball court in the new house.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, shoot, we should put
Right.
that
I'm
in our
like, yeah, we got to
renovation
upgrade.
plans.
Wow, already.
Yeah,
We need a new
backyard,
house.
backyard one.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's crazy because like there's no scenario where a kid would be like not huge.
no chance.
Because it's not like you're short and it's like, oh, maybe they'll get your genes. Like we're both pretty big. And our
And your
parents and
parents and
families.
everything.
Parents
That's
are
what I said,
yeah.
Yeah, my
nobody
dad's taller than me.
nobody
like,
in our families are shorter than what 5'10".
Yeah.
Oh wow, you guys have just big
That's
families.
crazy.
That
That's
is
true. No
crazy.
girl
Yeah.
or guy is shorter than 5'10". That's wow.
Wow,
Yeah.
giant family.
Yeah, it's like I'm hearing
I
it for the
love
first time.
tall
That's
Can have the
crazy.
kids grow up to be taller than you guys.
No, they probably will be.
Yeah, because you guys will start shrinking eventually because you'll be getting old.
Yeah, my
And then
bones.
Scotty's gonna be to the sky.
Yeah.
No, honestly, and she's probably gonna get bullied for being tall because I did.
I did too, but
Yeah.
you're taller than me.
Yeah,
How
they
tall
were
are
like,
you?
"Do you want
I'm like
drag food?"
5'9".
Oh, okay, that's tall enough for bullying.
Yeah, it's
Right at the
definitely no. It's
cutoff.
But
tall
you
enough for
probably were
bullying.
tall early. Girls grow
I was
super
tall
fast.
early.
They're
Yes.
always
Taller
the
than all
tallest,
the
and then they
boys.
sit there
Yeah.
from like grade
Yeah,
6
like
on
wow,
and
she's
don't
short
pass.
now.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No, I was like 5'10" and for sure 7th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just
Are
stay
you,
in
so,
Were
are you
you?
6 foot?
Yes.
How tall are you?
Whoa.
6 feet.
6 foot.
Not
Yeah.
me gassing it out. My bad.
Or like 5'11" and a half or something. I don't know.
How tall are you? You're 6'2"?
I'm 6'1".
Okay.
Yeah.
I gave you an inch back.
Yeah, you did.
Tall
Like,
group.
But like a 6'1" guy and a 6 foot girl, like we might be the same height.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. You know what? I might be shorter. I might be like 5'10". Actually.
Like, are
5'9".
you a girl 6 foot? Yeah. But yeah, heights. She's tall. I mean, she's in the 99.9 percentile.
Yeah.
So
Gosh. So how big was this baby when it came out?
9 pounds.
9 pounds, 6 ounces.
Yeah. So
We round
I'm
up
pretty
to
sure that's a
10.
big baby, right?
that's a big baby.
That's a big baby.
Well,
And
that's kinda
she
why-
was born at 39 weeks. So like, she like if I would have let her incubate 2 weeks longer, because some go to
Incubate.
41.
Oh,
I'm
she
like,
could have still
Just let her
cooked.
cook a little bit longer.
yeah,
Yeah.
cook a little.
coming out like 12 pounds.
Yeah, I'm like,
Comes out 2 years old.
It's like a whole
You're like,
turkey, dude.
My God.
she
this
comes
is
out
like a-
walking.
Whoa.
You're like, oh.
Scotty's really fast.
Like a big Thanksgiving dinner.
She just cuts open. She comes out.
No, she's
Yeah,
like,
she like
hello.
she
You guys gonna
exits
come and get
She
me?
herself.
hands the scalpel to the doctor.
Sir, you need this? Yeah. It's
She was big.
But like me being tall, so you'll experience this, is that I never really felt uncomfortably pregnant because I feel like I have a lot of space, a lot of real
Yeah.
estate. So a short person is gonna have a 9-pound baby. I'm like, we're gonna carry very differently.
We're smaller, and it still would look very
Yeah,
different.
Exactly. So, but I love being pregnant.
Does
You
that
did?
seem weird? Like you
You're
being
lucky.
pregnant,
Yeah.
like the thought of
I couldn't even imagine. It's just like a baby in your belly.
When I found out I was
it's
pregnant,
so
I was
trippy.
terrified.
Everybody says it, but it's so weird that she just was built in your body.
Yeah.
I know. It actually makes me spiral when I think about it. And then I think like, oh my gosh, we just have like organs in us and they move around
Yeah.
for Scotty to grow. And there's bones in her body.
No. The first time
Right?
she kicked, I was like, I need her to stop doing that
No,
because I was
here's-
like, this is uncomfortable.
Here's what trips me out is women have all their eggs.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so Scotty has all her eggs that Allie created to give
like
to her.
at like 12 weeks pregnant, it tells you like you're creating your daughter's eggs. Like, so I literally had my grandchild.
But
in
then
me.
like
Yeah.
she's got
Whoa.
her eggs for her kid. It just like keeps
Yeah.
going. And you're like,
Wow.
that's super trippy to think about.
biology crazy.
Yeah.
That,
Wow.
that's weird. I may not even be explaining it right, but that's so weird in my mind.
Well, egg sounds a little weird, but like, yeah.
No, but it
is
quite
an
literally
egg,
is-
yeah.
Josh is like, I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, I got years out.
No, it's
You got years
it's
out,
weird
yeah.
though. We don't need to get off on that tangent, but it's trippy to me.
No, it's fucking crazy. Well, you guys seem like incredible parents and you're awesome. Tell everyone where they can find you guys on social media or if you have anything coming up.
Yeah. ALLISON KUCH on social media, Sunday Sports Club podcast for sports. Where can they find me? Everywhere.
She's literally everywhere.
everywhere.
She's showing her C-section everywhere.
If you get me at the right time, you might see
You
it.
got the live view though.
I know.
You got the live and in
Literally.
action. Isaac Rochell, here's the deal. If you find her, you're gonna find me.
Yeah,
But
they're a pair.
yeah. So appreciate you guys having us on.
Oh,
This
Yeah,
was a
it's fun.
blast.
So much
Thank
fun.
you guys. I know you had to wrap, so I didn't want it to go too long.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Okay.
We're good. I do real quick. I love that watch ring.
The ring watch?
Oh my god, that's so
has one
cool.
too. Oh, damn it.
But
you
you
Open
know
the
the
bag,
money for it,
Peyton.
right?
The one time we call on
One
you.
time.
Come on.
Yeah, that's actually wild. Do you use it to tell time?
She does. I haven't set this one up.
Wow,
Yeah.
nice.
Peyton
Oh, no,
does.
my watch does not have the right time.
No.
I'm Apple Watch, but
Yep. Go get a ring watch.
that's super cool.
It's not a sponsor, but
No,
go
it's
get
not.
one.
That was a good plug if it was, though.
Yeah,
Damn it.
yeah. Maybe it'll come.
One day. Yeah, maybe you just help me get a brand deal.
You're welcome.
All right. Love you, BFFs.
Peace.
Bye.